What's up, everybody? I'm Xavier Garcia, and this is the Ultimate Psychology Channel. Today I got a request to make a video about and on self-doubt, and when it comes to doubting yourself and all the implications and all the problems that can cause you. Whether you're going into an interview or approaching a girl or making a big life decision, doubt could creep in. It can come over you, and be like a dark black shadow, and it's hard to see through and penetrate through. We want to talk about where does doubt come from, first and foremost, so you can see through the fog. It comes from, obviously not believing in yourself, maybe being disappointed in your past, and now you're thinking about how you're going to get through to your future, your goals or your objectives, knowing that you haven't succeeded before, or at least in this area. It comes from being totally unprepared. And you might be able to have some confidence in yourself that, you've done things like this before, and you can do it again, but you're just still not 100% confident. And a lot of it is, it's a fear of failure, it's a fear of pain, of getting rejected, and that's just something you have to man up to. When you're out in life, there's plenty of opportunities for doubt to creep in, but you got to keep your head above water and keep it afloat, and know that your doubt is not real. If you come from a place of being totally prepared, within reason, you've done your due diligence, you've done your homework, and you go for this presentation, and you give it your best shot, and and your fate is going to usually be decided in the people who you're speaking to. You have certain kind of influence, you have certain kind of persuasive skills, but it can only go so far. You may not be their match or what they're looking for, or what they need. But you got to know that you got to be able to do your part, and can you deliver, and did you deliver? And maybe you didn't. And if you were doubting before you even went into the office or went into the interview, the presentation, well, then you've already lost, because your head is sunken down, and they look at you that you have no self-esteem, you have low self-confidence. They're not going to hire that. Self-confidence is one of those things that is built, but it's also one of those things that is the most attractive, desirable trait in a man, an employee, in a worker, in anything in life, because this is a person where that can stand boldly when things come at them. Just bounces off of them. Where does that come from? It's they might have mastery of the skill, they might have mastery of the situation or the circumstances, because they have so much experience and maturity with the situation, or it's just a simple fact that they have confidence in themselves because they know that if they put their mind to anything based on their previous successes, or just because they know they've seen other people do it, that they can do it too. You're made of the same stuff. We have different talents, different strengths, different experiences, and different things that we bring to the table. But all things being equal, you have a fair shot at the game of life and having a piece of the pie of success. So you can do it. And at the same time, you might be in a field where you think, oh, I can do it, but I can't. I can do it, but I can't. And you're in this seesaw, and I like to think of it as like walking through a real muddy field, right? And you're just kind of plodding along, and the mud is coming off your shoes. It's not like you're walking on streets paved with gold, okay? It's not just all smooth sailing. And part of that, building that, we talk about, the little engine that could, I think I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. And so you have to build up your confidence muscles, okay? That way it dispels and dissolves any kind of doubt. You get your preparation in, you could do only as much homework as you can do, and really do your best. And maybe you didn't. And so sometimes you got to wing it, and you got to give your best shot. And that's better than nothing. It's better than, just saying, it's not perfect, so I'm not going to even try. And so, I remember doing that in 10th grade. I had my 10th grade final, and the teacher asked me, I turned it in late because I wanted it to be perfect. And she asked me, Xavier, just give me one good reason why I should accept this. And if I would have gave her a really good reason, she would have accepted it. But the way I interpreted it at the time, I was like, you know what? No, you're right. It's black and white, and you shouldn't take it. You shouldn't accept it. And so I didn't turn it in, and I flunked the class, right? And so I learned from that mistake. And you're gonna have doubts at times, sometimes, but you have to not take it so personally and seriously. It's like they give an example of meditation, where if you're just meditating, you have thoughts passing by, and just allow them to pass and go by like clouds. Look at your doubt objectively. Maybe write down what your doubt is, how to overcome it. And you might be so full of anxiety that you're not even able to focus. And this is a chance for you to get out there, go and get some exercise, take a walk around the block, drink some water, Even shout it out from like this. I can't figure it out. I don't know what it is, but I got to resolve it, and I got to resolve it today. You know, get that emotion, that energy is all bogged down on you, and you can't break free and you can't let loose. You know, you might have some other beliefs about you, like, you know, that you're a humble person, that you're not maybe disrespectful, that you just want to get along with people and you don't want to show off. Because what do they do to people who show off or who stick out? You know, people of significance. They make fun of them. They try to tear them down. And the vast majority of society, it seems, is to be negative or you know, negative driven, haters, right? And you know, I usually don't look at haters that way so much. I've kind of reframed it. You know, it's if you're a healthy person, you want to grow and you want to improve yourself. You know, these people that are, you know, telling negative comments about you, these criticisms, they're actually pointing out insights where you can improve. And just like, hey, you know, someone's making fun of your haircut. You know, either, you know, they're just looking for some way to put you down and make themselves feel better, or hey, maybe you need to, you know, check it out or get a new trim or something. So you could turn anything inside out and make it into a positive for the most part. And you know, some things that's just the way it is, and you got to take it on the chin or take it like a man. And you got to be willing to put yourself out there and you know, have that thick skin and have that spirit to break through anything, and let it be. Because if you're holding on to doubt, you're holding on to something security. Because you want to be able to control everything sometimes, and the thing is, you can't control the outcomes, and so you want to stay in your little box. And I don't know if I can do it. I don't know, and you know, you're playing this meek, modest mouse, and you're not being fair. And you're not being true to yourself. You're a representation of God. You're made in the image of God, and He's all powerful. Okay, and that same force that is running through any human being is also running through you. So claim your power, claim your oneness. And, you know, grow into yourself, you know, grow up, you know, and reach your physical and your mental maturity, okay? Because there's no reason why, any excuse that you can't walk into some place, you know, with a sense of competence, because you are competent. You have a skill sets, you have experiences, and it's just actually looking at those things. And maybe before you go into a presentation or something, look at, what am I capable of? What have I done? And really look at these things. Because if you're not, and you just say blah blah blah, yeah, he's just saying that, but it's not going to go away. It's not going to work. But you didn't even put it to the test. You didn't even really make a genuine effort. And the thing is like, when you give something the benefit of the doubt, whether it's true or not, but you're believing in it, it comes true for you, and it makes it happen for you. So give these things a try next time you go into a presentation, or you go into an interview, or you're going to make a phone call to a girl, or you're going to approach someone and ask them about anything that you want to influence. Even, you know, it might be something for someone's own good, but they don't know it because you don't have the confidence to express it to them, because you're just like, who am I, you know? And, you know, it's important to be humble and to know your place in the world, and to not think highly of yourself, okay? But that's in one context. In the other context, you should know, like, wow, you know, I'm the man. I got it made. You know, I'm born in America. I am who I am, and I feel great about myself. And it's okay to share that, because when you're living with confidence like that, with this invincibility, you know, like attracts like, and you're going to find other players. You're going to find other people who connect with you on that level. And it's a minority group of people, but that's where your love is. That's where you can channel your love, your sunshine, and that's where you're going to get it reciprocated and reflected back to you. The rest of the world, the other 80% of people, don't worry about them. There's plenty of food on the table for you when you're walking upright, you're being yourself, you're living in the light, and the people will come to you. If you build it, it will come. So, you know, let your light shine, and more will be added unto you. So I hope you find this, and this builds your confidence a little bit, of knowing who you are, reflecting on what you're capable of, and next time you go to make you know, to do an event or a presentation or an interview, you can look back and realize that, you know, you look in the mirror and you say, you know what, I like that guy. That guy's awesome. You're awesome. You can do it, and I believe in you. You got what it takes, and you're made of the right stuff. So take this video, write down in the comments what you've learned, what you've liked, and share. Give me some feedback on how I can improve. But because I'm always taking feedback, I don't mind, you know, where I'm at in my life, because I put that self-doubt and that doubt to rest. You know, you just got to go out there and make things happen, and live aggressively, live confidently, and walk boldly into your future and into your destiny. So God bless you, and until next time, love with freedom. This is Xavier Garcia signing out. Appreciate it. Thanks.